about it that I went to the show? Not that I give a fuck if he heard about it, but before I try to solicit some information about ICEMAN, I'm going to wait. I've heard Mealy Mall say that there's a bomb. That's expected. There's a bomb on ICEMAN. ICEMAN bomb. That's what Mealy Mall is saying. And while I don't like that fuck nigga, I will admit he does have a line to Drake. He does speak to Drake. He does speak to Drake as well. So I hate to use this fuck nigga as a source, but I will. So he claims there's a bomb. You know me, I'm going to figure out what type of bomb. When I talk to Drake, I got to figure out if it's an atomic bomb. I'm going to figure out if it's one of them bombs it's just like them, you just kind of cover the whole landscape with. I'm going to figure out what type of bomb. Is it a Scud missile?
I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. And we have my nigga, DJ Akademiks, reluctantly, regrettingly, having to go to Maul as a source when it comes to the new Drake album. Now, if you don't know, I mean, we kind of heard this when he was on tour with Party Next Door. He said, I got this is going to be a conversation between me and you, us. This is going to be for y'all. You know, he said he's going to do something for the fans is like, I guess, addressing everything going on and whatnot. So, and apparently it's called ICEMAN. So at least every Drake fan I know keeps going, the ICEMAN is coming. ICEMAN cometh. And I'm like, okay, we'll see. We'll fucking see. We shall see. Now, wow, some Sexy Songs for You has grown on me. I'm not going to lie. Well, at least the tracks that I like on that album I really like and I still listen to now. But the stuff that was on there that I didn't like and I thought were mid is still mediocre to me, in my opinion. So it's still really give or take, but I think I gave it a 2.5. I probably give some Sexy Songs for You a 3 now. Like those songs that I love from that album really have grown on me. So I would definitely give it a 3 out of 5, but it's still a mediocre effort, at least I think, from Drake. But regardless of all of that, apparently there's a bomb on the ICEMAN, and this is coming from Maul, but we have DJ Akademiks violating Maul while talking about what he tweeted. Let's watch and listen.
Heard about it that I went to the show? Not that I give a fuck if he heard about it, but before I try to solicit some information about ICEMAN, I'm going to wait. I've heard Mealy Mall say that there's a bomb. That's expected. There's a bomb on ICEMAN. ICEMAN bomb. That's what Mealy Mall is saying. And while I don't like that fuck nigga, I will admit he does have a line to Drake. He does speak to Drake. He does speak to Drake as well. So I hate to use this fuck nigga as a source, but I will. So he claims there's a bomb. You know me, I'm going to figure out what type of bomb. When I talk to Drake, I got to figure out if it's an atomic bomb. I'm going to figure out if it's one of them bombs it's just like them, you just kind of cover the whole landscape with. I'm going to figure out what type of bomb. Is it a Scud missile? We're going to figure out what type of bomb it is. But because I just came off the Kendrick concert and I seen emotions are at an all-time high, I'm going to just chill out, okay? And then ask Drake about this 3 days from now. Okay, so I'm going to get an update from y'all 3 days from now. Remind me, 3 days from now. Because if Drake tell me, yo, bro, I thought you was fucking with me. Why you at the Doc concert? I'm going to say to him the same thing I said to Dave Free and Anthony Saleh. Yo, Drake, you know them niggas is having concerts in Toronto. Go slide. Stop telling me. Don't tell me no more. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. This is the time I'm on some big Draco shit. Y'all niggas meet up and die. Meet up and die. I don't want to hear it. The emotions got to be done. Niggas talk about me every day. I live with it. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. They say the worst about me. I don't care. If anybody still got emotions like that over this battle, meet up and dial. That's my recommendation. Print it. Meet up and dial. Shout out to Soldier. Meet up and dial. It's been a year. Okay? By the way, I was waiting for Baby Keem to come out last night. I wanted him on. Driving it. What's the name of that song? The Family Ties song. I want to see that. Chat, we got to keep it a beam. It's meet up and die time. Also, don't know exactly where your op is and then try to find another guy. No. If you got the location to your op, please don't try to find somebody else. That's my thing. Don't try to find somebody else. You know where your op is at. If you not sliding, we just performing. We just chilling. If you know where your op is, don't try to catch your op friend. You know where your op is at. Chat, I'm just telling y'all. I could only be honest. Cardi B got dropped by Atlantic. Where you heard that from? I'll call her right now. I'm drunk now. See, now y'all get the best stream. Cardi B got dropped from Atlantic.
Okay.
I'll call her ass right now.
We got 2 videos in one. Okay, let me redo the intro. I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. And apparently Cardi B is getting either dropped from her label or is about to expose her label. Now, if you don't know, there was some tweets floating around saying that Cardi was going to go live about her label, and then she responded to somebody. She was like, what's going on? And she was like, it's some new people up there, and I'm basically tired of those people, and I don't want to do anything. And she's probably going to say she's ready to retire at this point, because if I know what I know, and she's still worth $20 million without dropping an album, what's the point of her even making music anymore, honestly? Cardi should just be Cardi at this point. That's what she said she wanted to do. She said that earlier. She was like, oh, I just want to, at this point, I don't even want to make music anymore. I'd rather just go to the strip club every weekend. Like, she literally said that. I think it was like 2019 she said that. It was a long time ago. But when somebody tells you who they are, believe them. And at this point, it's been 8 years since she dropped. So I don't think she even wants to drop an album or even want to do music anymore. She's lit. She's one of the ratchet girlies, the littest ratchet girly ever. She'll never be better than Nicki Minaj when it comes to rapping or sonically or anything like that. So at this point, I think she's just said, fuck it, I want to be me. And I guess her is spending money every week and going to the strip club and chilling with Stefan Diggs. I don't know, but let's get into this.
Imagine I called her, be like, yeah, they're taking back my badge. I can't go back up in it. No, I'm playing. They would never do that. They got so much money invested in Cardi B. They won't do that. I don't even know where you got that info from. Cardi B. They done spend so much money on Cardi B. What? Oh, I'll address this. This is what she said? Hold on. Twitter.com, I am Cardi B. Yo, this is why I got tuned to me. I can break it all down for you. She said she finna go live. She deleted it. Is she deleted it? Why she deleted it though? You sure? Nah, she ain't say that. Are those real tweets? Before I say what I gotta say, chat, is those real tweets?
I hope they're in the chat
before I say what I have to say.
Just so he can expose it.
Is those real tweets before I say what I gotta say?
Which, if I could be honest, if I could truly think about it before even, because I didn't listen. I usually listen to Act streams, but he streams early now. And I gotta sleep during the day, so I work at night. But if I could just put it together, right, 2 and 2, she ain't dropped in 8 years. And apparently there's a single called Outside that she's gearing up to drop, and that song is going to lead into her album. And apparently with this Offset drama, I guess she has something to rap about now. And I guess that's what this album is going to be. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay? This is just me speculating at this point. But it would seem like that she probably doesn't even have that album ready. That's where I'm at with it. I don't believe Cardi has an album ready. I believe if she had an album ready, she would have been dropped it. Now she can come online and show us, hey, I've been recording every day. I remember she did that. She look at all the tracks I've recorded. I think she did this 2 years ago, teasing people saying, yeah, I got tracks ready for an album and we're gonna drop soon, and it didn't drop. Showed us everything on a little MacBook. All the little fucking tracks she had. Didn't drop not a single one of them. Not a single one of them. Just singles here and there. So, if I'm to be honest, I don't think the label wants to push the button unless they absolutely for a fucking fact know that she's going to drop an album. And they're like, we're not pushing that button until you got more than just a song. Oh, you got this Outside song. That's cool. You got 13, 14 more songs that we could sell. Come on now. What are we doing at this point? Because like Ak said, they have a lot of money invested in her. So I don't see them dropping her. But I do think it's a lot of hard conversations being had because, these niggas live off of re-ups. And they live off of that advance money. And they're like, well, Cardi, while you're lit and we want to keep you and we want to make sure you're happy, we need to make sure we're going to see a return in investment at some point. You just out here spending our money all willy-nilly on boats with Stephon Diggs twerking your fake ass. Where's the music?
Y'all know me. They say the devil works hard, but Big Ak works hella harder. I got all the info for y'all. I go get it. I'll show up behind enemy lines. Win, lose, or draw, a fight, a shootout, a death, fuck it. That's real? Oh, it's a fake tweet. Okay. I can't. If it's fake, I can't do it. I'll give you the real behind it. Let's go to Cardi B updates. They wouldn't post some fake shit. What the fuck is this? Bumble clot. What the fuck? It's a parody page? Okay. It's a parody page. Yeah, let me chill. I will say, though, this ain't about Cardi, but I'll just say, Atlantic is ran by the son of a king. Let me say this again. Atlantic is ran by the son of a king. Man who runs Atlantic, his name is, it's my close personal friend. His name is Elliot Grange. He's the son of Lucian Grange. His pops own the biggest label. Or not owns, but runs the biggest label. This is nepotism at its finest. His son runs the second biggest. Or actually, it's the third, really. Son runs the third biggest. His dad runs the biggest. UMG, WMG. Let me be very clear with y'all. Atlantic has been taken over. And the big dick on the block, pause, is my man Elliot Grange. All y'all Atlantic artists, well, first of all, they drop half of y'all. The Meeks, the Kodaks, they dropped all y'all. And they wouldn't even give a young boy some shit. Because them niggas, they were trying to get some, like, they went public. They had to get bonuses. They dropped people. There wasn't down to spend. All the executives got their bonuses. I heard some people got $100 million executives. Yes, executives got $100 million. That's why you saw no music from Atlantic for a while. Cardi B been on Atlantic for a while. Here's the thing. Cardi B is now dealing with a new team. Cardi B is like an old baseball player with a new coach, new GM, new pitching coach, new hitting coach, everything new. Atlantic is brand new. And even if you're a superstar caliber artist like Cardi B, when you say, let's just drop this teaser real quick and I'll be back in 8 months, they're like, bitch, what? We supposed to spend $3 million for you to come back in 8 months? Wait, hold on now. Financially, that don't make sense. If we spending that $3 million, you about to come with this album. Stop the fucking playing. It's a lot of things that's changed.
That's basically what I just said. That's literally what I just said. I told you, I haven't watched this. I mean, he's saying it in a different way, but like I said, like, they're probably like, okay, it's cool that you have a song that you want to drop and you want to use it like it's wet ass pussy or something. Like, it's cool that that's what you have, but where's the other? We need more music. Like, we can't just sell a song for the rest of the year and oh, see y'all next year, and then next year it's the exact same thing. At some point, this label should feel hustled, because that's all she's doing at this point. She's definitely hustling the fuck out of y'all.
Atlantic is very different. I do believe Cardi might have some issues. Because you see all them old niggas, and I hate to call them old niggas, but, and I don't want to call the names of those people. Shit, I will. The Kaisers and the rest of them niggas and everybody else. Shit, even, they brought 300 in, the Kevin Lyles. Because all of that is now under Atlantic Music Group, so they've acquired a bunch. They got rid of all of them niggas. So all of the niggas who used to be on their hands and knees for Cardi, they're gone. They're gone. Out of here. Kaput. Poof. Now, your label is ran by a couple YN white dudes. The heir to the throne, Elliot Grange, and a couple people who you don't have a rapport with, that when you start hitting them with the big ball shit like, yo, we need $3 million budget to drop this song, and I need that bitch to be like number 1 and number 2. They're going to say, all right, we could do that. We could do that. We love you. We love you. But where the album at? I'll let you know about the album. What, nigga? We ain't going with that shit. This ain't them old niggas that we fired. That's what's happening.
Yeah, we're definitely going to see how that plays out. Look, when it comes down to it, I feel like for a person that, I guess, I don't know, a lot of these celebrities live their lives through the public. So maybe Cardi doesn't give a fuck. Maybe she doesn't mind her drama being out there, people knowing about this and people knowing about that. Maybe that's what she is just like, look, it keeps me in the news. It keeps me clouded up when bullshit is happening. So we're going to continue to make sure bullshit is always going on around us. But when it comes down to it, you're still an artist. And the reason you're at the pinnacle and level that you're at now is because of the fucking music. See, I hate how y'all give these rappers and certain artists platforms and clout, and they don't love the music. Like, they don't give a fuck about it. They don't care. The music is the last thing on their mind. The first thing on their mind is the fucking dollar bill. That's the first thing. And while, yes, money should be the first thing that you're worried about, the music should be the priority, because that's what's going to continue to get you paid, continue to keep you paid, as long as the music is the forefront of everything that you're doing. But unfortunately, nowadays we have rap artists who care more about being clouded up and celebrities than they do about the music, and the music is suffering for it. That's why we get the bullshit that we get. That's why we hear the mediocre shit that we hear. That's why a nigga like Big X the Plug, while this is no diss to him, he's a cool rapper, he's okay at what he does, but why are we looking at him to be the next guy out of wherever, or the next big rapper, when at the end of the day, at some point, I've seen it all before. I've seen it with the baby. I've seen it with this person. I've seen it with that person. At some point, the general audience, especially if they don't switch it up, will get tired of them. And at that point, all they're living off of is their fan base. And honestly, their fan base probably don't support them in the way that they think they should. So now it's looking as bad as it does. You know? And so regardless of it, I wish it was more people in the industry, or I wish we platformed people, and I wish we gave clout to people that cared more about the music, because none of these niggas truly do. They care about the bag, and if the music isn't getting them paid and this is getting them paid, they don't give a fuck. And I feel like that's where Cardi is with it. She doesn't care. And I would be shocked if she drops in the next 2, 3, 4 years, 5 years. Honestly, you're never getting another Cardi B album. I could stamp that. I'd put money on that. Like, I would bet that that you never in life get another Cardi B album. I can guarantee it. I can guarantee it probably. So look, anybody holding their breath for it, stop, because you will die. And then the other part of this video that we were talking about when it comes to the Drake stuff, I can give a Drake update. I know a little something that's going on there. If you don't know, he'll be on ICEMAN stream soon. I believe either tomorrow, Friday, or I don't know what they're doing, to be honest. I don't know what Drake got going on, because it seems like he's still promoting some sexy songs for you while everybody else is talking about this new album. It seems like he's still promoting some sexy songs for you. So we'll see. But apparently the Somebody Loves Me track is getting a video, and they're doing a video treatment for it. I think Kaisenat's directing it. Whatever. I don't care. But that's happening. So be on the lookout for that, I guess. And when it comes down to this ICEMAN album, I'm looking forward to it. We'll see I'm always looking forward to Drake rapping, if that's what he's going to truly do. If he's going to rap the whole entire time, he can sing now. He can do that if he wants to. Just make it good. That's all I ask. Don't give me Mothballs or Raining in Houston. Give me Somebody Who Loves Me, or Die Trying, or CN Tower. Don't give me no bullshit. That's all I ask. But outside of that, can't wait to see what he's coming up with, and can't wait to hear. I was hearing J. Cole might be on this ICEMAN album, which would be cool. And then I was seeing a lot of fans going, well, we're tired of J. Cole doing this, but like, stay over there. Why does he have to be on the Drake album? Y'all do know my nigga Cole right now is working on The Fall Off. So anything he's doing for anybody else at this point is a favor. It's a favor. He's just looking out. Cause he could just say, fuck you, Drake. I'm working on what I'm working on. I'm keeping these bars for here. But my nigga Cole, a real nigga, and don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. He'll rap with anybody. Because regardless of it, he's going to be the best one on the track, period. He's bodying whoever is on the track with him. That's a fucking fact. Anyways, let me know what y'all think about both subjects in the comments below. I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.